Hello there, fellow NPCs. I'm Scythe, and today we're getting back into the house in Fata Morgana. And we have just been talking to all the important girls in this story. And now, well, two of them at least, are on our side and trying to figure out what's going on in that tower where Morgana is prisoner. And after that, we met up with Maria to escort her back home to where she lives. I wonder what's going to happen here. Are we going to learn more secrets? Or are we just keeping her safe? We'll see. But for now, let's go. Alright, this should do. The back streets aren't particularly welcoming to new faces popping up and wandering around after dark. Wouldn't want you to get mugged on your way back. I don't need that on my conscience right now. Oh, alright. Out of curiosity, is the brothel you work at now the same one that was attacked 4 years ago? Nah, different place. Unless someone's done something with it, the one from 4 years ago is still abandoned. I thought of fixing it up, getting everyone back together, but there's not many of us left, and well, I'm not even sure I want to go back myself, you know? Understandable. What was Morgana like when she was there? Not sure what to tell you. She never talked much, so I'm not sure if she even liked being around us. I can assure you she did. She told me her time at the brothel was one of the few chapters of her life she remembers fondly. If that's true, that's great to hear. There were times I thought maybe we should take her to an orphanage somewhere. But well, you know how my experience living at one of those ones, so yeah. But at the same time, it's not like a bunch of whores were gonna make better parents. So I was never really sure what the right thing to do was. And then after the raid, well, I felt like shit. She didn't have to be there, but I stupidly thought it was a good idea to keep a little girl in the lawless back streets. I can't tell you what the best choice would have been, but I can tell you her time with you changed her for the better. So you don't need to feel guilty about choosing to keep her here. I appreciate it. If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me about Morgana in more detail? It's a bit late tonight, so how about tomorrow? Got a little something I want to give you too. Oh? It's nothing much, but you'll see. I'll sneak into the courtyard again tomorrow night. Alright. I'll meet you there then. Anyway, I'm off. Actually, one last thing before I go. Take this. What? A knife? To protect yourself. You sure don't look like you're carrying anything. I'm not, but if I take this, then you... It's fine. I got two. You have... Collecting pointy things is one of my hobbies. That doesn't sound like the safest hobby. Anything with a nice sharp tip sends shivers down my spine. Interesting. Just like... but we don't know yet if it's for pleasurable... shivers, but knives and Giselle. Makes my heart skip a beat. Yeah, she likes it. I'm not sure those are appropriate feelings to have about blades. This reminds me of the time Jacopo gave Maria a cartridge. She got pretty excited about that too. Right, she did. I can understand taking an interest in weaponry, but hers seems somewhat excessive. Dangerously so. Anyway, I don't see why you shouldn't take it. She has a point. It is dangerous out at night. I'd honestly rather not be carrying a knife at all. But why not? They scare you. I'll be fine. It's only for self-defense, not hurting other people. Really, you don't have to worry about me. I do appreciate the consideration, though. If you say so. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. It's nothing. Just get back to me tomorrow night and we're all good. Anyway, see you then. Stay warm. So, interesting that in the backstory, in the third door, Maria was pretending to be Jacopo's best friend for ages, only to stab him in the back. But she's way more friendly now. Even though she still wants to kill Jacopo. I'm pretty sure I'm dressed much warmer than her. We should get going too. Alright. It is chilly tonight though. It true? Hmm? Did you hear that? I thought I heard a voice. I did. It came from the bushes over there. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer. Yeah, who was that? Ah, yeah. So they do have a secret tryst about the observation tower. Ah. Do you believe this? Are we witnessing a tryst? In any other circumstances, I would just walk away and let them be. But you mentioned the tower, so I can't. We should listen in and try not to get caught. Agreed. Several different people have told me the same thing. That there's someone being held in the tower. Who was the first to mention it? Michel, you know, the man who showed up yesterday. He's staying in a room in the mansion. Yeah, the one with the white hair. Yeah, him. Who else told you? Nelly. And while he hasn't said anything to me personally, she's saying Mel confirmed it as well. She is too trusting. Yeah. I see. There is no need for concern. The only thing in the tower is the Lord's fortune. Trust me, please. Pauline. You know how many enemies the Lord has. You know many of them would like nothing more than to see him fall. This allegation that he has someone in prison on his personal property is nothing more than a fabrication by these people. Don't be one of them. Support him. Support me. It's a terrible shame Mel and Nelly think the Lord would do such a thing. Don't listen to him, Pauline. He's lying to you. Should I stay hidden? Or should I intervene? No! Oh! Okay, no choice yet. I'll believe you more than anyone in the world. You have my complete trust. You know that. But I would still like to see for myself. If there's no one in the tower, then that proves their accusations are baseless. Pauline. I want to trust you even more, so please, let me see what's in the observation tower. Right. And this is when Bestia meets the other beast. When the only one that is like him turns into an enemy. Maybe not right away, but this is the beginning of it. Please. You say there's no one there, so it shouldn't be any problem, right? Okay. I'll talk to the Lord when he's there tomorrow. I can't let you in without his permission, of course. But once I've spoken with him, I'll take you to see what's in the tower. Thank you. It's getting late. You should head back. Okay. Don't look so glum, Pauline. We'll see each other again tomorrow night, as usual. Yeah. Well, good night. Good night. It sounds like she convinced him. I wouldn't be so sure about that. He could always move Morgana before letting Pauline in. We'll have to keep a close eye on him tomorrow. I know you're out there. What? Show yourself. If you won't come to me, then I'll have to come to you. I have a good idea where you're hiding. Michel? Finally decided to show yourself, did you? How did you know I was here? Simple. I can sense the presence of others. That's hardly what I would call simple for most people. Was hoping to enjoy the show a little longer. Oh? What do you mean? Are you just playing Pauline here? Huh? You remember what I said at supper about our little sideshow? What about it? Well, it looks like we have to go off script. Go off what? You still don't get it? He sounds pretty agitated, Michelle. You need to get out of here, now! Can you not see him, Giselle? What? He's got his hand on his sword. I can't risk turning my back on him. I should have stepped in while Pauline was still around. I don't have many opportunities to do this in these days. So I was planning on taking it nice and slow. There are so many obstructions outside. It makes this kind of work difficult. Michelle! If you care about the nun, about Pauline, if she really means something to you, then you need to set Morgana free. Keeping her locked up will bring no one anything but pain, and that includes Pauline. And why should I care? Michelle! Oh! I feel something resembling a gale. A gale? What is a gale? And the next thing I know, the man's inches away from me, swinging his sword down. The knife! Miraculously, I managed to get the blade out just in time, catching his sword amid descent with a sharp clang. Yeah, so this is what happened if we don't follow, or rather, what would happen if we don't follow Maria. He said we would have been cut down here. For a very brief moment, a look of perplexity crosses his face. Now's my chance to run. Yeah! Michelle! Ow! I stagger from the impact, and as I fall to the ground I catch a sight of it. The curved blade sticking out of my chest. He must have thrown his sword to prevent my escape. Ugh. Michelle! Michelle! What's happening? Stay with me! You have to stay with me! Ugh. I focus on the searing pain spreading through my chest to keep my mind from growing any hazier. And begin crawling, trying to put some distance between us. And from behind, a man slams his heel into my back. How anticlimactic. I thought you'd hold out a little longer, considering you managed to brandish that knife. Don't. Please, what are you doing? Get away from him, I'm begging you, spare him! There's a name engraved in the handle. So it's not even your knife. Maria. Put that down. Michelle! Who did you get this from? Answer me. Not feeling cooperative, are we? That knife has always belonged to me. Maria simply refers to the Virgin Mary. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find who they are. I know it's not her, at least. So, Mel, his sister, and this Maria are all colluding with you. What are you going to do to them? That should be obvious. Leave them alone. No. Why did this have to happen? It's not funny. The more lives you take, the farther you become from human. That's not what you want, is it? I've always been a killer. I've always had the insatiable urge to take life. But I know you also wanted to be... Enjoy your reunion with them in their afterlife. Michelle! Ooh. Well, I guess... Oh, no, wait. Maybe we die here because we followed Maria. Because... we had to make a choice. And we, on our way back, we ended up with the swordsman. No! At least beg for your life, would you? Don't! Please stop this! Crawl through the dirt like the worm you are and beg for me to spare you. Why? Why are you doing this? No, please. Please stop. Not even a scream? Really? Ugh, you're no fun. Stop it, don't do this! No! Bad end, I guess. A man's deranged cackling, and Giselle's desperate screams begin fading into the distance. I've long since lost any sort of idea about the condition of my body. In my attempts to save Giselle and Morgana, I managed to not only fail that, but endangered everyone who was kind enough to help me. What have I accomplished? Anything at all? Ending 0. Dead end. Well, did not expect that, honestly. Okay, so we're not supposed to follow... Now let's double think here. We are getting here because we went with Maria. But do we get here because we are talking about something during girls' night? That's the question. But how do we start talking about Morgana? Oh yeah, because we say... Okay, that's interesting, because we say we have someone else in our lives and we love someone more than we do. And Maria starts talking about her time in the brothel. That's how we get to Morgana. Yeah, so this is where we end up either way. But if you're certain, very well, let's try that out. Otherwise I have to choose an actual love interest. We'll see about that. I appreciate the thought. See ya. Yeah, hold on a second. Something else you needed? I would like, if you could, for you to tell me more about the time you spent with Morgana. Anything you can, no matter how insignificant it may seem. I want to know what kind of life she had there. How's tomorrow sound? Tomorrow? I'll sneak into the courtyard tomorrow night. Meet me there and I'll tell you what you want to know. But yeah, she is still... Pauline is still going to talk to the swordsman. This is gonna be tricky. Why not now, though? No real reason. Just need a little time to sort things through. See you tomorrow night. Stay warm. Not even a chance to get another word in. Also, I feel like I'm dressed much warmer than her. Tomorrow night. That doesn't leave us with much time. Giselle? Giselle? Well, oh, hello. What is it? You've been so quiet, I was getting concerned. It's good to know you're still here. I guess I could sort of dozed off for a bit. It's fine though, no need to worry. Are you sure? I think we should head back too. We've done about everything we can today. You're right. Running into Maria was a great stroke of luck. Thanks to her, we now have confirmation that the nun is indeed Pauline. And we're potentially convinced Pauline to try and talk to the swordsman. Depending on how things pan out tomorrow, we could be getting very close to accomplishing our goal. I'm sure it'll be smooth sailing, just like with Mel. I certainly hope so. So, is the swordsman going to show up and kill us in the middle of the night? So before you go to sleep, do you want to talk for a bit? Yes, of course. In fact, I was about to ask you the same thing. That's what you say, but on the inside, you actually enjoy being surrounded by girls more than talking to me, don't you? And you seem to enjoy teasing me. I'm just kidding. Truthfully, I don't think I've ever wished you were there to say me more than then. I've never been comfortable in such spirited environments. Put 3 women in a room and get like that, yeah. It can be overstimulating. I could not have been more out of my element. I don't know. You seem to fit in pretty well to me. You really think so? You made for a great plaything. Ah, yes. I'm quite good at that, aren't I? I will say, there was one thing about the whole affair that surprised me. Oh? What would that be? I did not expect I would be able to have such a normal social interaction. And not because I'm awkward or a poor conversationalist. For most of my life, I was cursed, irregular, and you were the only one who didn't treat me like that. That came to be what I saw as normal. And as such, being able to participate in a social gathering like that is a very exotic sensation. it feels almost like it shouldn't be possible. You are normal, Michelle. An ordinary man. This right here. This is what I wish I always had in life. And for me to finally attain it in death. Though I suppose lamenting the details would make me ungrateful. I'm glad to have had the experience, though. I'm glad to hear it. So, I know I've been talking about how much I want to save Morgana, and that hasn't changed. Neither has my desire to change everyone's future. But if you want to leave this place, to go somewhere far away and have a life of your own, you have my full support. Yeah, she's saying this because she's starting to fade away, I guess. You got everything you ever wanted. You have the right to choose to stay here, live in this time. I wouldn't dream of it. I am not going to leave you trapped in that darkness. I will not make the same mistake twice. Regardless, there's no point in me choosing in life without you there as well, in the flesh. Okay then. Well, I'll be in here waiting. Hopefully not for long. I really think Morgana and I have a great deal in common. What? One the daughter of God, one a demon child. We were both forced into inhuman roles. Living lives of solitude, constantly having things we cared about taken away from us. Including, ultimately, our lives. The big difference between me and her is that I had you. If you hadn't been there at the end of my mortal life, perhaps I too would have grown to despise those who had put me through such misery. Curse their very souls. She had no one, though. Not a single person to be there for her final days. From what she told us, though, her life wasn't all sorrow and misery. She did eventually come to find happiness in her time at the brothel. In fact, she's even said that was where she learned to experience joy. While I know there were a number of girls there, if Maria was one of them she was particularly close with, perhaps her being here could have a positive effect on Morgana. We'll have to see what she says tomorrow night. That we will. And then, our time limit is noon the next day. So we'll need to have everything necessary figured out by then. Everything it will take for her to have a change of heart. I'm not worried one bit. I have complete confidence in you, Michelle. I am somewhat worried. What's there to worry about? Here I'll shout, "You can do it!" 100 times. So you're planning to shear me to death? I just want every last bit of you to know I'm rooting for you. I assure you, you made that abundantly clear. Hey, there was something I wanted to tell you, if that's alright. Yes? When I learned about your past, and about your body, it came as a big shock to me. That said, I'm confident you know that my feelings for you haven't changed one bit. That's nice to hear. I do. But what I want you to know is that even if I had found out back then, instead of after having waited hundreds of years for you to return, my feelings would still not have changed. If you had told me while we were alive, I would have still accepted you. Now, of course, I know it's not something you could have come out with so easily, especially considering everything you went through because of it. We only lived together for a little over a year, and we were only partners for a month. So I understand how difficult it would have been to think I wouldn't push you away. But I'm not sure you grasp just how much I loved you, even then. My wounds ran deeper than even I knew, and them fully healing was simply not possible. Anyone else's touch, anyone else's warmth, my heart and body would have rejected. I sincerely wish I had expressed that to you more clearly. That it had to be you, that I needed you. I did believe, at the time, that I could start over with you. That we could have a normal life together. Or well, I fooled myself into believing it. But I could never rid myself of the guilt and shame. At how it was impossible for me to give you that to you. I would imagine our future together. You smiling with our children in your arms, playing with them, scolding them, teaching them. And then I will remember I am incapable of giving you those children. Or even engaging in the prerequisite acts. And the more I wished for your happiness, the tighter that guilt constricted me. I do apologize for not saying anything. You carry far more weight than any one person should ever have to carry alone. But you don't have to do that anymore. For one, I'll support you no matter what. And in this time, you are normal to everyone, not only me. You have allies. You don't have to take everything on yourself anymore. I love you, Michelle. I do. I absolutely adore you. Where is this coming from? I want to say it, so I did. Is that a problem? No, no problem. You're blushing, aren't you? Your cheeks are as red as tomatoes. Oh, I wish I could see you now. I'm going to open the window. Why? It's night. It's going to be cold. Exactly. I need to cool down. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. But yeah, that is what happens when she's about to fade away forever. She has to let Michelle know that he can live a good life now. Oh. What are you eyeing about? It's the spring snow. It's gorgeous. There was hardly a cloud when I was outside earlier, and now it's snowing. Are you worried Maria might catch something out in this weather? Hopefully, she's in bed by now. I've never seen it snow in the spring before. Maybe I just wasn't paying any attention to what lay beyond the dark walls of that house. Maybe. Have you? Have I? Seen a springtime snow before? 3 or 4 times, perhaps? So not very often, no. Oh, so you've seen this already. Would it have been better if I hadn't? No, that's not what I'm saying. I just thought it would be nice if it was the first time for both of us. You sound like a little kid. Is it that childish? Well, I don't mind either way. Oh, he's actually smiling. And a proper smile, not the creepy thing he did before. I'm still glad my first time seeing it isn't alone. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Little specks of white drifting through the darkness. Yes, I can see it. It's beautiful. I'm happy I could see this with you too. Does she see it though? That's the question. Because she hasn't been able to see everything as of late. You don't want the wind to cool you off too much now. I think it's time for you to warm back up. Sorry, I was so engrossed in by the sight. Maybe it'll stick and you can see it again tomorrow. The grounds would be quite lovely covered in snow. But for now, you should get some sleep. I suppose. You already passed out once today. You need to make sure you're well rested. Hard to argue with that. I'll be counting on your help too again tomorrow. Our success or failure depends on how my tomorrow goes. That it does. Let's make it count. Good night, Giselle. Good night, Michelle. We're having a lone moment with Giselle here. No, we don't. Ah, we actually made it through. So, interesting. But one day, until her death. Yeah. Ooh. We have woken up in the cellar. But that is going to be where we leave for today's video. It's going to be a short one, for sure. But I don't think we're going to be in the middle of something if I don't stop here. So yeah. It's one day left. And then we will see if Morgana lives or not. Yeah. Either way, thank you guys for watching. And an extra thank you to all the members of this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.